Hi everyone, I'm Marissa Sarback. Welcome to The Buzz, Newsday's weekly series covering the hottest trends in music, movies, television, and so much more. Our guest today is an author and actress, most notably known for her role as Amy Fowler, one of the stars on the hit show The Big Bang Theory. Mayim Bialik, thank you so much for joining us today. So excited to have you on.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You what?
I was digging your theme music. It's
the
groovy.
Music's good, I know. So we are so excited to have you on today because your new show, Call Me Kat, just debuted on Fox this week. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
So the first episode is so funny, and I feel like it really relates to so many women everywhere. The main character, so your character, Kat, is really trying to prove that you can, in fact, be single in your 30s, close to 40, and still be happy. What a task you have ahead of you there.
Indeed. Our show is the American version of Miranda, which is a BBC show that was on for 3 years about a very unusual woman. And our version is about a woman who indeed does not have it all and is still happy. And the reason she speaks to the camera is that she's alone a lot and she has an active imagination. And the breaking of the fourth wall allows us to see that the audience is also part of her life.
I want to take a quick clip from that, so anybody who hasn't had a chance to see it yet, they can see that.
One root beer, please.
I'll be with you in a minute, sir.
Not the first time that's happened. Due to my low resonant voice, I often get mistaken for a man on the phone. And once on video chat.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Kat? Max? No way! Hot Max? That was meant for you.
That one is so unexpected. I feel like it's just very remove foot from mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's sort of what this character is. And she's, we think what we hope people will like about her, not just women, but men too. This is a sloppy character. She's socially anxious. She's sometimes vulgar. She says things you're not supposed to say. She feels things sometimes people tell you you're not supposed to feel. But she's fun. She's playful. We're not trying to change the genre of television with this show. We're making a fun, light sitcom with heart. And I think we could all use a little bit of that right now.
Yeah, we absolutely could. And Mayim, you have so many dynamic relationships with people all throughout the show. My personal favorite is with Leslie Jordan. I feel like you guys just have such great chemistry on air. The wedding scene is my favorite when you're busting out moves on the dance floor. How much fun was that to shoot?
It was fun. I mean, it was really hot and sweaty. And, keep in mind, we're filming all of this in COVID restrictions, which means we could not rehearse without masks. So we wore masks. It's not easy to be a 45-year-old woman and, actually have to try and breathe through a mask while dancing. So definitely not as easy as it looked, but Leslie Jordan for sure he is as fun and adorable as you want to believe that he is. He's fantastic.
What can we expect next for Kat in the rest of this season?
We have a season of 13 episodes, and for sure, Kat's interest in this guy from her past is going to be something we talk about. And we're going to see Kat trying to live life and be comfortable in her body. And she does have a very active imagination about who Max used to be dating and if she could ever compete with that. But we have a lot of really, really strong supporting characters, and there's plots that really highlight everybody's specialness. So it's a really great ensemble, and we're having a great time.
Yeah, I know. We see that budding relationship with Max there. And there are some rumors, I have to bring it up, that Jim Parsons, one of your former coworkers, now colleague again, that we will expect him on set at some point. So here's the big question. Will we see the Big Bang Theory couple on screen again?
I mean, Jim Parsons is executive producing, and he's the one who brought me this project. What I say is that his name is above mine in terms of billing. So he gets to decide what he does with his life. I will never say no to Jim Parsons. I say he could be like the mailman. He could be a neighbor. He could just walk by the background, but really up to him.
Well, of course, many people know you played Amy, a neurobiologist on The Big Bang Theory, but of course, they might not know you are a neuroscientist in real life as well, which is extremely impressive. We just really are so impressed around here. So did your professional background help you as a scientist to do Amy's character?
Not really. I mean, you don't need to be a scientist to play one on television. And while it it often made memorizing words easier because they were words that I already knew. All of our other actors who played scientists were not scientists, and I found them very convincing as well.
Speaking, from a science background, we talk a lot about COVID nowadays. Has this affected anything? I know you talked about a little bit with Call Me Kat. Really, did it put a damper on the mood because you are having to go around this and work with COVID right now?
I mean, I don't know about putting a damper on the mood. We can't film in front of a live audience, which we are designed to do. Everything takes longer. There is a level of, I guess, stress, I think for all productions right now. But that's also one of the reasons that I chose to start a mental health podcast in this past year while we were all at home. It's called Mayim Bialik's Breakdown because everyone's mental health has shifted during this past year, whether you're working, not working, have kids, don't have kids. So honestly, that's been where I've felt it more, is kind of when I go home and what it's like to be isolated from my mom, who lives 10 minutes away, who I don't get to see except if we're outdoors with masks 6 to 10 feet apart. It's changed, my kids' social lives. It's changed my ex-husband's life because I go to work and I interact with people. And so we're all very careful because of that. So I think that's impacted all of us more. And I think even if the cast hated each other, we'd still like each other because we're just excited to be with anyone besides our family.
Yeah, it's so true. And I think everybody can really relate to that podcast right now because, like you said, this is affecting everyone from you there in Hollywood all the way over on here on our coast in New York. Everybody is feeling this. And I think everybody just needs that, mental release right now.
Absolutely. Well, bialikbreakdown.com is our website. People can already subscribe. We're on Spotify and anywhere you get podcasts. And I do talk to Leslie Jordan and Cheyenne Jackson in our first episodes about their mental health challenges. And I share a lot of my own. And it's been a really beautiful experience. So I recommend people go to bialikbreakdown.com for sure.
Definitely. We'll check that one out. Mayim Bialik, star of the brand new show, Call Me Kat on Fox. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you. Stay safe.
Too. For more on Mayim Bialik and other Buzz guests, head on over to newsday.com/thebuzz. Be sure to check out Mayim Bialik's new show, Call Me Kat, right now on Fox, where you'll see Kat disappointing her mother since 1982. Thank you so much for joining us today on Newsday's The Buzz. Till next time, I'm Marissa Sarback.